Hello. Okay. What I'm doing today, I'm just working on the boat a little. The windows. I got these windows done up right here. Okay, I got the outline. I got, where the screw holes are going to be. They need to be so far from the start edge. I'm doing the big windows now. Got the screw holes marked and everything, so. This is the small hole. The small hole and the big hole are helping me to locate on the boat where it goes so I don't make any mistakes. Now, to cut out this outside edge, this is the big piece. Hey there, Laura Lee. Hey there, DTM. I'm going to use an X-Acto knife, and I'm going to go around the edge with an X-Acto knife to make a clean cut. And then I can't cut all the way through it with an X-Acto knife, so I'm going to use the scissors to do the backside. The backside's not going to matter as much. Let's see. Good to see everybody, Laura Lee. Yay. Yeah, I'm glad. Me too. Okay, I'll show you my updates. I got my trusty X-Acto knife, so what I'm going to do, take my X-Acto knife, and I'm going to cut exactly on the big line. This is the big outside line. I really feel like that boat cruising, especially sailing, is a good alternative to RVing. If you don't want to spend a lot of money on the gas, you want to see lakes, rivers, and coastal areas, and maybe anything else, sailing, is a good option. I'll just go along this line. Okay. Okay, I'm done with the X-Acto knife. So what I'm going to do now, I got my scissors. Yeah, it's just cut around the edges. That's just what I really need is a clean line, I'm trying to improve my craftsmanship, guys. I'm trying to improve my craftsmanship. That's what's important, is improving the craftsmanship, the work that I do. Not just hacking through something, I'm not just hacking through something. I'm actually come up with something that's quality, Trying to cut exact. Eventually I want to get a table saw, okay? It's important. I take my time. I would say to a person, always take your time. Do it right, you know? Take your time, do it right. Probably put out one more area. And I got, let's see. Yeah, that's what's important, is taking your time and doing it right. You know? Okay. Sorry everyone. Oh, what kind of boat did you have, Daddy Sail? What kind did you have? See, there we go. These are polycarbonate Lexan style windows, Daddy Sails. It's a piece of plexiglass, but it's tinted plexiglass. It is a long time on a boat. Plexiglass, tinted plexiglass. I got a plexiglass drill bit. And this boat is small, but, it's just big enough to be able to, start out with and cruise a little, coastal cruising or whatever. And I'd like to enclose my cockpit, either with a pit tent, or maybe even fiberglass, topper maybe. But, it's empty right now. There's nothing inside of it. But it's a good thing to start, a small boat. And it's easy to rig, single-handed sailing. Single-handed sailing is a good way to start out, with a small boat and stuff. So I think, hey, Tasha, how are you? I'm cutting out windows and preparing windows for my boat. I got window stuff for my boat, tinted plexiglass. So I'm going to be doing that, tinted plexiglass. Okay. Oh, Catalina 24? I've heard of 34. That's a big one. Let's see. Yeah, I've heard of Catalinas. A Hurley. This is built in England. This is a Hurley silhouette. So we'll just go over there like that, British. They made bigger Hurleys too, I got a keel. It's a small keel. It's a fan keel, 450 pounds of ballast. It's not very, just like a fan keel. So part of the reason I bought this one was because it has an actual keel on it. But it makes it a little more challenging to trailer it. To be able to launch it, But right now I'm living here in this house with my mom. I don't know. I think you can actually, Larly, I can actually sail out from the Kentucky River. And here in Madison County, I can actually set my boat out in Madison County here in the neighboring counties in the Kentucky River. And there's locks in the Kentucky River. The Kentucky River can take me out to the Ohio River. The Ohio River can take me out to the Ohio River can take me out to the Mississippi River. Mississippi River can take me out to the Gulf of Mexico. So I can actually get to the Gulf of Mexico from here. Okay. I like to do the Gulf of Mexico and cruise around the coast. I like to go up the coast. I watched Chris Bliss's stream where he was coming from Rhode Island, Newport, Rhode Island. So I think Rhode Island would be a nice place to go. The Sailing Museum. The Sailing Museum in Newport, Rhode Island would be a nice place to visit. I like the northern, Ronnie Braun. I like the coastal areas. I like the your coastal areas, your I like the coastal areas. Oh yeah, okay. But rough in the Gulf of Mexico. What I want to do is I was thinking of if I expanded the keel on this boat. If I was to take the keel and extend it to a long keel, maybe find a way to know how to do that with fiberglass and add extra lead into the keel and add maybe extend it into a long keel. That would be pretty cool to extend it into a long keel. But I think it can be done to make it it'll make the boat slower, but, expand the keel into a long keel. And so, if I keep it, but there are ways that people build boats out of foam, like foamy construction, and expand the keel, enclose the deck, the cockpit, and so I'll have everything enclosed, Neighbor, hold on just a minute. Hey, Peggy. Hey, is Peggy here?
Hey, she's got the dress I need to take it down.
Okay.
Get ready to go sell them.
Oh, yeah, I'm just working on it a little.
It's big, ain't it?
It's 22 feet high.
Wow. Honey, there's 2 boxes of dressing back there for you.
In the very back, the trunk.
Hello.
Okay. Hold on, Grandma. Thanks. We'll see you later. Okay. Okay.
You make it down?
Yeah.
Meatloaf.
The meatloaf, guys. I want to try to make some meatloaf. Oh, meatloaf. Later on, I'm going to put up the sails and stuff like that. Yeah, if I made the enclosed cockpit, it would give me more interior space. And if the cockpit is enclosed, I could add more storage, but it would be foam. Like what they say, Divinycell foam board. I would be fiberglass over Divinycell foam board. And then I would just sail from inside the cockpit, inside the enclosed cockpit. Oh, okay. Yeah, guys, hold on. That's cool, Daddy Seals. Good to talk to you, and glad you're in here. I'm going to start cooking now. My babies, what do you all want? What do you all want? What does dogs want? Dogs want. Dogs, what do dogs want? Yes, what do dogs want? Little four-legged people want. Four-legged people. Four-legged people. Move on. What do they want? What do babies want? Hello. What are you going to do? I'm going to cook, I guess. Okay, but you mentioned Lyle, I didn't. So we'll get up on the couch. You don't have to make any mashed potatoes. You just want to make, here's the potato. You know where the potatoes are, don't you? Yeah. Well, you could, they're right here in the bread box. You could make, boiled potatoes. Okay. Would you want to do that? Huh? Yeah. Okay. The thing is, I'm going to sit in here and not bother you. Yeah. But I didn't want you to bring me water. Well, it's okay. Well, I wanted to do stuff.
No, you need to do that. I'm not lying.
I know, but you want it. You usually want stuff.
I
done.
do not. Not unless I'm in bed.
Okay.
I mean, that's very unfair.
No, you do want stuff. You.
I know.
I get it half a dozen times.
That is not true, because especially since I went and got that and paid for it, so you said you wouldn't have to cook. Now, do you think that's fair?
No.
Now, that's a lie. I do not tell you while you're sitting eating your meal a half dozen times to get me water and stuff.
Well, you have things you want to tell me, and I have to come in there to hear you.
No, you don't have to. I was going to eat myself. I had my food.
I don't want to argue with you over it.
Okay, well, don't be so assuming bad things about me.
Well, the next time I'm eating, I'm not getting up.
Well, don't. In fact, I mean, I went out of my way and paid for it so you wouldn't have to cook. In fact, I had to do this. And you're so nice to me. Why don't you do it? So,
I will.
good. What do you do is much more better than me? Good. You answer me?
Huh?
Why do you care more about her than me?
Why would you think that?
Well,
Why would you think that? What? No.
Why do you do that?
Huh?
Why are you like that?
I don't try to do. You're just trying to talk.
No, well, you can't talk with people, honey. You can't talk with me.
That's because you wanted me to get up and like meal.
I just want you to go out and talk. Did you see me here out that way?
No.
You look at that.
What?
Did you see me go around and talk to Roxy?
Yeah.
Well, I had no plans to ask you to go to get that from Peggy. I had my purse so I wouldn't get locked out. She called me, not you. She called me and told me she had it and meet her at the car, and I was headed that way. Nobody was trying to involve you. And I don't think you should be with me if you care more about Peggy. I know you do anyway.
You can think what you want to.
Yeah, well, you were nicer to her.
But she's a stranger.
Well, if that's the way it is, then you're supposed to be nicer to your mother. You don't think like that, do you?
Yeah, I do. You're just jumping on me for no reason.
No, well, you jumped on me for no
I
reason.
did not jump on you. I was telling you.
No, I didn't want a blame thing. I stopped at the store so you wouldn't have to cook lunch. I had my food left and I was getting ready to feed the babies, so I said.
Well, mark my words. I'm not getting up anymore when I'm eating.
Well, don't. Just leave me alone. Don't say anything. Cook. Just go away. Stay away from me. I don't want you to sit them all day. You make things, then you go to the bedroom, you go to the camper. Go to the camper, pardon me, after you eat your bread. Just stay away from me. You're the one that's picking on me.
No, I'm not. I'm not
Well,
taking.
I think you are.
Whatever.
You're accusing me of things. I never asked you to go get water, and I sure never asked you to go to Peggy's car to get them. I know you looked at you. I was walking straight beside you. I know you saw me go out to you. You just wanted to talk to Peggy. We're not going to talk anymore today. He said, you tell me what's free and I will get it. Just stay away from her. If you care more about her, go with her. She's got a big yard. had to do with you when you were talking. I didn't hear about you, I didn't hear. I love you, Turbo, Lyle and Miley. Jocelyn too.
Hold on.
I love you, Sorrel. Oh, you can get up here by me. Okay.
I'm making myself a cup of coffee now that the bomb is dropped. Oh, cool. Duct tape. Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think she does, Tasha Teeling. Thanks, Tasha. Thank you.
I love you, children.
Yeah, it does.
That's good, baby.
Thank you, Miss Piggy. Thank you. Oh, yeah, trauma bonding is bad for sure. Sweat smelling like urine. Has everybody heard of a sweat smelling like pee or what? 3M 5200. Oh, okay, 3M 5200. Yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard of that stuff. They say that with the 5200, once you put it on, it's hard to get something off. What about butyl tape, Daddy Sales? What do you think of butyl tape? Deck fittings. I've got a, a pulpit, and I got a bowsprit that goes under the pulpit. Bowsprit and a pulpit. You think I could use butyl tape to put deck fittings on, or what? I ordered a little roll of butyl tape. Oh, butyl tape. Good. That sounds good. Yeah, I got my pulpit, you know. You know, I got the boat. I'll tell you, the story of the boat is that the story of the boat, it was on the North Carolina, the ICW, the Intercoastal Waterway, in North Carolina over 10 years ago. And it was on the Intercoastal Waterway. This guy in Kentucky bought it and put it in his name, and he didn't do much with it. He had it for a little while, and he put it up for sale, and I think he sold it to his sister. Use that top and bottom. Don't be shy. Okay, Daddy Sales, I'll do that. Top and bottom. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Okay, and over and under. Okay. Anyway, the guy got it, and he sold it to somebody and had the title notarized. But in 2012, somebody bought it, and it went through a couple of people. They didn't transfer it into their name. It got transferred, but they didn't. When the person bought the boat in 2012, they didn't put it in their name. Oh yeah, Sean American Patriot. I sure am. I'd like to take it on the Great Loop. That's exactly it, Sean American Patriot. That's what I've been looking on, is the Great Loop, and I can come from Richmond, from Kentucky. Yeah, it does. It really does. Water makes you wonder. Richmond, Kentucky, and Madison, and close in central Kentucky, you can get onto your Kentucky River. You can actually get on the Kentucky River here, and I don't have to go very far. Thank you, Miss Piggy. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel, if you feel like you would like to. Good to see you, Miss Piggy. Good to see you, Sean American Patriot. Everyone else in here, thank you for coming, being here. Anyway, in 2012, somebody bought it, but it doesn't really say. I don't really know. I don't really know what size outboard to use on it. I've got one of the old brochures from it that I downloaded. Cape Dory, awesome. I've heard of the Cape Dories. I've heard of those, Sean American Patriot. I've heard of Cape Dories. I've heard of Catalinas. There's an O'Day. O'Day is a pretty good boat. And I was looking at an O'Day 28, but I need a trailerable boat, because right now I'm living here. And if I was going to put a boat permanently on the water and live in it and permanently, I would have a big boat. But right now I need something I can trailer, and this boat had a trailer with it. So anyway, the guy bought it, but he never put it in his name. Yeah, 15 horsepower, probably a 10 horsepower. Daddy Sales, probably a 10 horsepower would be enough. But I would say that but 10 years ago, the guy bought it, but he didn't transfer it into his name. He took everything off the boat. He took all the fittings and everything off of it, and he put them in the cockpit. The sails were laying in the cockpit. They were in a Rubbermaid tote that had completely disintegrated. This Rubbermaid tote had complete Sterilite tote had completely disintegrated. That all the cells and stuff were in the cockpit. Okay, I will, Daddy Cells, a long shaft. But and then the fittings, the winches were just laying in the bottom of the boat. The fittings and everything was in the bottom of the boat, and then the hatch cover was gone. It was down inside the boat. The washboards were off the boat, which was a piece of plexiglass laying inside the boat. Everything was off the boat. Water was getting in, and he put it back on his property maybe 8 or 10 years ago on his farm. And it's been on a farm for 8 or 10 years, just sitting in a field with all the hardware just getting rained on. And some people come back on the farm and shot bullet holes into the boat. You see, it has just a few bullet holes that it needs fixed, and somebody shot bullet holes in it, and so they shot bullet holes into it, and it was just full of rainwater. The boat was full of dirty rainwater, so and there was moss and stuff growing inside of it, and it actually had plants growing inside of the cockpit. Yeah, it actually had stuff, living things growing inside of it. You know? So that's really the point. So yeah, that's true. It just took a long way to. But that's it. And so I got the sails and everything, and remarkably the sails are in pretty good condition. They're stained and they look bad. For right now, I'm going to cover up the sails. I'm going to take the sails and put some goo on them. I'm going to get some spray paint or some kind of a spray dye. Get some kind of dye and spray dye and cover up the mask, the bad, stains on the sails. Try to make the sails look better, Get it out and do it a couple of trial runs, but eventually I'm going to make some new sails. And I think you can order sails, but I want these sails to be original. Hey, Madam X, how are you? Bleach, yeah, I'll do that. This is Terylene fabric. Has anybody ever heard of Terylene fabric? That Terylene sail fabric is amazingly resilient. You know what I'm saying? That Terylene sail fabric is absolutely resilient. I was just, the Terylene sail fabric is resilient. Hey, I'd like to use that Terylene. No, Madam X, I'll show you this keel right now. I think this keel it's a permanent keel. Part of the reason. I have a skeg rudder here, and there's my skeg and a rudder. Here's my, it's about 18 inches deep and 3 feet long. That keel is 3 feet long. It's a permanent keel. This is for the self-draining cockpit and the sink drain. For the sink drain and the self-draining cockpit. That's your self-draining cockpit. Okay, there's my keel. That's called a Rolls axle, Madam X. Madam X is called a Rolls axle. It's a 1978 Rolls axle, all aluminum trailer. All aluminum boat trailer. That's what it is, Rolls axle, all aluminum. Oh, Zip Purple commercial cleaner. It'll run your good cleaner. I want to eventually, I'm thinking of let's see the depth of this. Later on, I'm going to get started cutting out the plexiglass. And there's my big piece of plexiglass. Okay. I thought I was getting a special blade to cut plexiglass, but so, Madam X, you think the trailer is worth something? It's about 18 inches. It's about 18 inches deep. Okay. This is about a 20-foot tall aluminum. I repacked the bearings. Okay. And it's been modified for a boat for a sailboat. It's yeah. It's I guess for a bigger boat, you know. So yeah, it's a pretty good deal for all this. I paid just over $1,100 for all of this. Okay, the boat and the trailer for a little under 1,100. What do you think about me paying a little under 1,100 for the boat and the trailer? Matter of fact, how much is that trailer by self-worth? I'm thinking maybe I could get a different kind of trailer, a smaller trailer for the smaller boat. You know? I just paid, well, it was $1,000, and then the guy says he put new tires on it, so I had to pay $11.90. Oh, not bad, great deal. Thanks, Sean American Patriot. I got the original sales with the sale number on it. The seal number 313 from Marine, the original. And I got the organization, a 30-foot O'Day. Oh yeah, those O'Days, Madam X. I like those O'Days. I've seen one that was an O'Day 28 for sale. He wanted $4,500 for the boat, you know. Oh, your sails are dry rotted. My sails are pretty bad too, but they're a good, Madam X. My sails are a good, pattern to build new sails. I want to build new sails, but they're gonna have the sail number and everything on them, just like original. Her H3. How much for sails? How much does sails cost? I'm going to go back with that Terylene sail fabric. I'm going to go back with that Terylene sail fabric. Yeah, I do. I made these cushions for the camper, so I think I can make sails, honestly. I just need to look at the sails and practice, you know. But that Terylene fabric is what a lot of people use. That stuff is resilient, you know. Because that boat laid in that cockpit for 10 years, full of water and living organisms growing and living plants growing inside of that cockpit, man. That cockpit was full of dirt and grime and water and everything inside there, and those sails were down inside of that, and it was absolutely. How's the rudder? Oh, the rudder is pretty good, Madam X, but the seal. 2 sets of sails all around. That's nice, Daddy sails. I've got a mainsail. I've got a jib. Might have an extra mainsail, but I've got a spinnaker, I think, and I've got the big sail. What's that really big sail that goes instead of the jib? The really big one. I ripped my rudder off on the sandbar to re-fiberglass. Okay, isn't $4,500 a bit steep knowing how hard you already worked on it? Oh, my boat I just paid. Well, there's a mainsail, but there's also a Genoa. Is a Genoa sail a really big one? Oh, okay. I understand Daddy sails. I paid $1,100, just under $1,100 for my Marley. Yeah, Genoa sail is a really big one. A jib instead of the jib. I had to find all of the running rigging was down inside the boat as well. So all the running rigging was down inside the boat. I've got the I got the stuff for the jib sheets, okay? I got the jib sheets in here. Okay, the jib sheets are in here too. I'm just going to reconfigure the inside of this boat, you know. Okay, guys. These are my jib sheets. Jib sheets are connected together, okay? The jib sheets are connected together into this here, you know? They're connected to this, so. And, um, does anybody ever heard of that guy named Sven Yerlin that sells these small boats? Y'all ever heard of him? He builds these small boats and small ocean cruising sailboats. This block here, this pulley here, yeah, anyway. Yeah, just run this through here, through the jib, for the jib. That's the dry one side jib sheet, and the other jib sheet is through here. I'm sorry I'm moving the camera. I'm messing up with you guys. I think sailing is a sport, but it's also an alternative to your RV, you know? Ow. Okay. Okay, the jib sheets are in place. All I have to do is hook the jib up and put it in, you know? So the jib sheets are running through these blocks. Sorry I'm jumbling you guys around. Oh, yeah, and other people are sorry about that, RV Davey. RV Davey, have you seen the Davey video yet? Yeah. The inside of this boat is really small. Okay. Oh, yeah. And I can stand up in the companionway, but I've got my seats out of here, and I really did a lot of cleaning. Hey there. No, it's on there. Bulkhead. You know, if I could have reinforcement for the deck, get rid of this. The newer versions have this bulkhead removed. Self-bailer too, okay. What I want to get is a, what do you call a, inside my keel, okay. Here's inside my keel is water inside the bilge there. Okay, that's inside the bilge there. That's what it looks like inside this boat. The bilge of this boat looks that way. Looks this way, so. You know, got other things that have to be done, but basically, I'm just thinking of a new configuration. But I got my seats out of here, and the boat came with this sink, okay? And I got 2 quarter berths. I don't need all these boat berths, you know. And here's the original British England manufacturer's thing. That's what that is, original. And I'm going to insulate it, line the inside with foam and headliner material. I want to insulate the boat. So, you know, just line it with foam board and insulate the inside for winter sailing. You know, cold weather sailing. And just, you know, kind of fit out the whole interior. So, so I just thought I'd show you some of this stuff. To get a hold of this thing here. Yeah, I need a new tiller. I'm going to make a new tiller. That's another thing I need to do. Tiller's broken here. This thing here covers up the engine well. Okay. But yeah, that's what that was. I got my jib sheets in place. Got everything in place. So I just need to do my windows. Today I'm going to work on those windows. Oh yeah. So there we go. I'd like to do the boat a turquoise color. What do you like, a seafoam green or a light turquoise? A light seafoam green or a light turquoise. The hull. Do the hull in a light seafoam green or turquoise and leave the top of it the color it is. What do you think of that? Or repaint it that color. The boat could take the place of the camper, honestly. Yeah, hull paint is expensive. I did north to south thing many years. Keys to Maine. Awesome, Daddy Sales. Hey, Daddy Sales, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. That's a great seafoam, either good. Just a light color, maybe call the boat Sea Breeze or something like that. Yeah, that's what I'd like to do. I'd like to cruise up to Rhode Island to see, get rid of that camper. Yeah, let my boat, I could boondock in my SUV. I could boondock in my Chevy Trailblazer. While I'm pulling the boat. I've seen people take SUVs and turn them into little campers. Get a little portable ice cold type refrigerator and just boondock in my Trailblazer, and then when I want to get the boat on the water, let that be my thing. East Coast way to go. It sounds good. Get rid of that camper. Well, I got a lot of this stuff, Davey, in this camper that I bought for it. Electrical stuff. See? You can't see it. This is my charger. Inverter charger converter. You see, I got this thing here. I got a battery. I'll get I got a 1,000-watt inverter. I got all the things I need, inverter at least. At least keep my inverter. I want to get a smaller TV. Get one of those diesel heaters, and just do the boat out. Do off the boat, But a truck camper boondocking on the streets in a truck camper, it's going to take up a lot. People are going to notice a truck camper on the streets, And it's up to 5 minutes ago, Daddy Sales. It seems like you have a lot of experience, Daddy Sales. And it's a nice life. It seems like a nice life. I've been on boats a little bit, but, I think it's a good option, and I think it's good for the environment. I really do think it's good for the environment. Watertight. That's what's important. Is making the boat watertight. Water can't get in. If you hit a rogue wave hits you, I don't want water to get in the boat. I want it to be completely watertight, So I can shut the hatch and waves can't get inside my boat, because I'm going to have ran cocaine in the Keys on fishing boats in the past, not Friday. Okay, everybody does stuff. So, yeah. But, I've seen some boats that are fully enclosed. They don't have a cockpit. They're fully enclosed. They don't have a cockpit. And they have more living space. I wouldn't. But yeah, Daddy Sales, that's really an experience, man. That's really an experience. Really an experience. Oh, yeah. It's really an experience, Daddy Sales. We've got a story to tell. But, we live experiences. That's what makes our lives, interesting. Things we've been through. But I'd like to have just a little DVD player like that, stereo, and just a pair of speakers like that, and just a little 12-volt TV. Just a little 12-volt TV and a a battery that's an oh, gone with the wind. Yeah, there's quite some of these people. I've been following some of these boat people. But just I'm thinking that the way that Sven Jurgen, he's from Sweden, and he's an old man now. That Sven Jurgen is an old man, and he builds boats out of foam board. Thinking of making a foam cover cat. Oh, that sounds cool, catamaran. I'm just thinking of nice, uh, you know, hatch on. So, what's everybody else's plans for the evening? What are you all gonna do? I'm just gonna try to work on these windows. I believe I'm gonna try to get these windows done today because I'm tired of water getting in the boat, honestly. And later on, I don't know. Tasha's just, yeah. I don't think that, Davey. I don't think that's true. I don't think she's on anything. I'm gonna. No, I have a compass. Yeah, I'm a compass with a boat. A compass came with the boat, but I need a marine band radio. I need a marine band radio and a VHF to communicate with people. I need a VHS and a marine band radio. I need those things, and I need to get a life preserver and and a new fire extinguisher and some stuff. Tasha is in Florida with her, but she's staying in a motel, even though Savannah's around somewhere. Amazon. Amazon. Yeah. But yeah, anyway. So my car stereo quit on me. You see, my car stereo, my Chinese car stereo quit. And I don't know why my cheap Chinese car stereo quit on me. You know? My cheap Chinese car stereo quit. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I think that a van RV is a get a flare gun from Walmart. Yeah, I need a flare gun. That's true, Max. I need a flare gun. You will get a harness. Yeah, a harness to hold you in the boat so you won't go overboard. But I really do feel like because they get your sea legs. But the roof of my extended cabin would be a little taller than the rest of it, and it would just come up over here somewhat, and then cut off and have a diagonal hatch. You know, a diagonal hatch and just an extended cockpit for extra storage, and I could, be on the back or in the hatch sailing. And it'll be fiberglass over a foam board. And maybe even cut the floor out of part of the cockpit to create standing space. But I'm not saying I would do that. I'm just thinking the cabin is kind of small. I wouldn't want to, or just a removable camper shell. Over the boat, a removable camper shell. But I just got to keep it lightweight by building that fiberglass over foam board. No plywood, just fiberglass over foam. I would at least build a removable. No, I don't have an anchor either. I need that. I need several things. I need new running rigging too. The running rigging is bad. Okay, it's old, and I just got it patched up temporarily so I can get things put together. Honestly, new running rigging is what I need. New ropes and everything.
Now, I did the dishes. I'll make my own baby tail.
Yeah.
All I want get that out, the cheese on and get out of the oven, and you can get yourself some to disappear.
Okay.
And I was just trying to save you from having to cook lunch.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it again.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
anything I do to try to help you, you still kind of follow.
I do not either. We just had a little misunderstanding.
No, it wasn't a misunderstanding. You find fault with me, and I'm tired of it.
I'm sorry I forgot with you.
Well, I'm through with you.
Well, then be like that.
Guess what? You take more of Peggy, well, I take more of Brian, and I take more of Carl.
Whatever.
It's okay to take more of Peggy.
I think so, Larly. I need to stay away. That's why I got the camper and I got the boat. Get away. That's why I got the boat and the camper, so I can get away out of here. I just don't, working is important. I know I need to work, I know people need to work, but I don't want to be tied to paying rent or be homeless, I want to live the nomadic life, I really feel that if you know how to survive and, you can find a way to make it work. Happiness, a lot of people are choosing the van life. I know that Tasha said that the van life sucks, but, a lot of people seem to be happy living it. Marshall and Gerald, Elvis and Coates are happy being in their vans. Elvis and Coates are happy being in their vans. Elvis and Coates are happy in their vans. They're happy living in their vans. They're happy. Yeah, go ahead. Not yet. It's not time yet.
Okay. I just want you to sit there and make you get it done. Can you go to the bedroom or back to the camper?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she did Dad like that too, but we're both, kind of crazy.
I still would prove and tell that you were nice to the neighbor that me and accused me of working and thinking all I was doing. Let's prove that.
I don't want to talk to you. Happy little campers. So people gave. Yes, he was. That's true. Yeah, Elvis was right about that one. Okay. But anyway, Elvis travels in these people. I'm just saying that Elvis. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Daddy Sales. That's why boats are better than RVs. That's why boats are better, I believe. That's why boats are better. Yay. That's why boats are better than RVs. You can be out on the open water. You can cruise the ocean. You can do the Gulf of Mexico, the Great Loop. And a boat, naturally, if you're in the ocean or in the Gulf of Mexico or in the ocean or up and down the East Coast with a boat, you can set it to autopilot. It's constantly moving. A boat is constantly moving on the water. It's not the same as being in a parking lot. It's not the same as being in a parking lot. Boats and RVs are different. A boat is not an RV. It's better than an RV in a lot of ways. And that's what I think is that boats are better than RVs. Gas prices in the environment. People driving big gas-guzzling RVs. People driving these big gas-guzzling RVs burns up so much gas. What about the environment? What about the environment? Those gas-guzzling RVs. I know that people like OJ live in an RV, and I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying if everybody lived in an RV, it would hurt the environment. If everybody lived in an RV. And if everybody lived in a sailboat, it wouldn't hurt the environment. Remember that movie Waterworld? Was it Mel Gibson in that movie or what? Waterworld? Post-apocalyptic movie? I don't want to bust my plexiglass. I really do feel that for long term, boats are better than RVs. Oh yeah, I heard that saying. Oh yeah, my only option, I have hell. Room. Okay, now this is the plexiglass one. I'm going to show you the plexiglass. It's tinted plexiglass. plexiglass. Oh, it's raining now. Woo! Custom made from head to toe, brother. Woo, brother. Oh, I wait today. Good fortune comes my way. And we ride down the King's Highway. Oh, we can ride out. And the 6-gun line. We're gonna over the down in the big town. Oh, I wait today. Good fortune comes my way, and we're riding on the King's Highway. Yeah. Oh, we can ride out, and the 6-gun line. Oh, roll our heads up, I wait today. Good fortune comes my way, and we ride down the King's Highway. Yeah. Oh, the King's Highway. And the 6-gun line. We wanna hold oh, and I wait today. Good fortune comes my way. Looks like the front window's gonna have to be replaced after all. Oh damn, my piece of plexiglass is yeah. I'm gonna have to order another piece of plexiglass. Yeah, guys. So anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna have to order another piece of plexiglass. This piece is not quite big enough. It's broken. I have to say this plexiglass is very, very delicate. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I have to have a little more plexiglass. I broke this plexiglass. It's very important that it not get broken. Yeah, this piece of plexiglass is broken. Oh, God. Oh, okay. Hey, Skunk Ape, how are you? Yeah. I think I might have accidentally done this, but I don't want to get a refund because I need new plexiglass anyway. This is not enough to do these forward-facing windows. Either way, it doesn't matter. I have to take this meatloaf out of the oven. Yeah, so this is the plexiglass. You see, here's a plexiglass. I'll show you. Let's take a look at it. Acrylicast, cell cast acrylic sheet. It's acrylic plexiglass.
I want you to take this out.
Okay, I'm coming.
And
I'm staying away from you. I'm staying away from you.
No, you talked about
No,
me bad on there.
No, I didn't. Leave me alone. This is what it looks like.
Okay, you come do this and then you go to the camera.
Leave me alone.
Don't tell me you're in
Quit harassing me.
You're in my space too.
You have to be directly.
I can keep you away from it.
I know, but you have to get
Okay, I'm not gonna bother you. Just take that out. You know. You think I'm abusing you? Just don't be, you stay in your camper. And they never have heard you yell at me, have they? Say,
I didn't, I don't want to talk to you.
what? Because you've done your share of being disrespectful. And other people think so. I've had to live with it, I'm free.
We're done talking. If you think in the Bering Sea, you'll be suspect. That's true. Okay, I'm quitting YouTube, folks. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go and I'll come back. Okay, I got to deal with a monster in the house. I'll let you guys go. Catch you on the flip side. And people that survive, they have. I'll let you guys go. Look for me later.